So, you want to start a business, you have an idea, you have hustle, but the paperwork, the legal stuff, the official part feels heavy. Forget all that. I'm here to tell you it's not. The simplest, fastest way to get in the game is the sole proprietorship. It's the default business structure for one person. If you start selling something or offering a service on your own, guess what? You're already a sole proprietor. This essay is your 25-minute crash course. No fluff, no jargon that makes you feel dumb. We are going to break down every single thing you need to do, step by step. All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty. What is a sole proprietorship from a legal standpoint? Legally, the government sees you and your business as the same thing. There is no separation. You are the business, and the business is you. Your business profits are your personal income. Your business debts are your personal debts. Now, for the fun part. What are you going to call your new empire? The first option is the simplest on earth. Just use your own legal name. But maybe you want a name with more brand power. Something catchy. This is your second option. A trade name, also known as a DBA. So you've got your name. Now what? Do you need to run to a government office and make it official? The answer is, it depends. This is where people get confused, but it's actually very straightforward. If you are using your own legal name as your business name, you typically do not need to register with the state or county. However, the moment you decide to use a trade name or DBA, you must file a DBA registration. Now we're getting into the rules of the road. Depending on what you do and where you live, you might need specific licenses or permits to operate legally. A lot of people ignore this. Big mistake. Operating without the right permit can lead to fines or even getting your business shut down. Let's talk about two acronyms you'll hear a lot: EIN and DBA. DBA means doing business as. It's your registered trade name. It's the mask your business wears. EIN stands for Employer Identification Number. Think of it as a social security number for your business. Okay, that was a lot of information. Let's boil it all down into a simple, actionable checklist. Think of it as the foundation of your house. You can't see it, but it must be strong. Go through these steps in order, and you'll be legally set up in no time. All right, let's talk about the one word that makes everyone freeze: taxes. People get so scared of this part. They think it's some impossible secret code that only accountants understand. Forget that. I'm going to break it down for you so simply that you'll wonder why you ever worried. For a sole proprietor, taxes are actually pretty straightforward. Your business profit is just treated as your personal income. Now let's talk about the other tax you need to know about. It's called the self-employment tax. When you work a regular W-2 job, you pay Social Security and Medicare taxes. Your employer pays half, you pay half. As a sole proprietor, you are both employee and employer, so you pay both halves. That's right. The full 15.3% is on you. From your very first sale, from your very first dollar of revenue, put 30% into your tax savings account. Okay, enough tax talk. How do you actually keep track of all this stuff? You need a bookkeeping system. And no, that doesn't mean you need to hire an expensive accountant from day one. The goal is just to have a clear record of every dollar that comes in and every dollar that goes out. Spend 15 minutes every Friday afternoon updating your spreadsheet or categorizing transactions in your app. All right, let's get into the money. Before you make your first dollar, before you spend your first dollar on the business, you need to do one thing. This is not a suggestion. This is a non-negotiable, golden rule. You must open a separate bank account for your business. You cannot, under any circumstances, run your business out of your personal checking account. This is the biggest, most common, and dumbest mistake new entrepreneurs make. Cash flow is simply the movement of money into and out of your business. It's the rhythm, the heartbeat of your company. It is more important than your profit. You can be profitable on paper but still run out of cash. From that one deposit, you need to immediately divide and conquer. This is my profit-first philosophy. Immediately move 25 to 30% of that deposit into your tax account. Don't touch it. How much should you charge? This is the question that paralyzes everyone. Pricing is not an emotional decision, it's a math problem. Let's start with a simple method: cost plus pricing. Materials, labor, overhead, profit equals price. The final piece of the puzzle is to check the market. Once you have your calculated price, see what your competitors are charging. Marketing sounds big and expensive. It's not. Marketing right now is one thing: talking to people. Find people with the problem you solve. Tell them how you can help. Know exactly who you're trying to reach. Don't say everyone. First, define your ideal customer simply. If you're a dog walker, your customer isn't everyone with a dog. It's busy professionals who live in my neighborhood and work long hours. Start online for most businesses. Find local Facebook groups for your town or neighborhood. Don't spam the group with "hire me." That gets you banned. Provide value instead. Create a simple social profile. Post helpful content. Personal trainer. Post a 30-second home workout video. Don't forget the real world. Local listings are powerful and free. Create a Google business profile. Tell everyone you know what you're doing. Your friends, your family, your neighbors. You have to ask, "Hey, I just started a lawn care business. Do you know anyone who needs help with their yard?" Your first customer often comes from your network or a referral. It's that simple. This is where the rubber meets the road. Enough learning, enough planning. It's time to execute. Here is a simple 30-day launch plan to get you from where you are now to having your first paying client. This is all about action and momentum. We'll break it down week by week. By the end of the month, you will have a real business that is making real money. Week 1 is your foundation week. Your only goal is to get your legal and financial house in order. Week 2 is your build week. This is where you build your online storefront. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to exist. Week 3 is your outreach week. Now you start talking to people. Your goal is 10 real conversations. Week 4 is your closing week. This is where you convert those conversations into a sale. Your goal is 1 paying client. I've seen thousands of people start businesses. I've seen them win, and I've seen them fail. The failures almost always come down to a few core mistakes. But the good news is, they are completely avoidable. I'm going to give you the top 5 mistakes and the 5-minute fix for each one. This is your defensive playbook. Protect yourself from these unforced errors, and you will already be ahead of the competition. First, mixing personal and business finances. This is the cardinal sin. Second, ignoring taxes until it's too late. People get a payment, spend it all, and then get a soul-crushing tax bill. Third, guessing at your price. Charging too little is a fast track to burnout and failure. Fourth, not having a system to track expenses. Finally, being afraid to market yourself. Marketing is just conversations. Start 1. Talk is cheap. Action is everything. This is your final checklist. No more reading, no more learning. It's time to do. This is a practical, step-by-step guide for what to execute and when. It's broken down into your first week, your first month, and your first quarter. Print this out. Put it on your wall. Cross things off as you complete them. This is how you build momentum. You now know more about starting a business than 99% of people who just talk about it. This journey is not about becoming a millionaire overnight. This is about taking control. It's about building something that is yours. The sole proprietorship is your entry ticket to this game. It's the lowest barrier to entry in the history of commerce. This model is built for speed and action. It allows you to get in the ring and start fighting while everyone else is still in the locker room talking. But this is just the beginning. The steps in this essay get you to day 1. The real work starts on day 2, and every day after that. It's about consistency. It's about showing up when you don't feel like it. That's what separates the dreamers from the doers. And as you grow, your needs will change. There will come a time when the sole proprietorship might not be the right fit anymore. Don't worry about that today. Focus on the now. Focus on getting that first customer. The game has just begun. Get on the field. You have the map. Now go and take the territory. I'm pumped for you. Go make it happen.